James.
Is this one yours?
Actually, that's my cousin's sister's daughter, sir.
Yeah, it's bring an obscure relative to work day.
That explains these scars on my chest. And then with the refrigerator went rolling by the window.
Lid, there goes a little fly buzzing away. Don't do it.
It'll be human wind chimes. Hey guys, once again you stumbled onto Comedy Parenting Radio. I want to welcome you guys, and this is the show that colors outside of the lines using invisible ink. We want to welcome all of our listeners from South Bend, Indiana, Newcastle, Colorado, and Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, as well as the rest of all you guys out there. And let's see, in the studio today, I've got the guys up here. Looks like we've got Josiah sitting over there in the middle in his nice red coat. What's going on, Josiah?
I want to clip down bushes so I can set up rock shops.
Joshua, how's it going?
It's going via coal power.
Is that via or via?
Via.
Visa?
Elijah, how you doing over there?
Good. Just breaking out the camo for the summer.
Oh, yeah, and there's the guy that has about 10 different kinds of camo. Okay, today we're going to be talking about invisible fun. How do we have fun with wind? We'll be right back.
Ranger Station, Ranger speaking.
Yeah, hi. I'd like to report a bear sighting.
Location.
In the woods, just outside of town.
Oh, not surprising. You've got your home. Bears have theirs.
Yeah, but see, this wasn't just any bear. This bear was wearing jeans and a hat, as in Smokey Bear.
Jeans and a hat. That's definitely Smokey. What exactly did he have to say?
Well, we were about to head home, after having a bonfire.
Oh, I can guess where this is going.
Right. See, Smokey told me the fire wasn't actually out. He said if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave.
That's true. Did you know that 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans? That means 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
Wow, no kidding?
I'm a forest ranger. We never kid.
Sorry.
that was a joke.
Oh.
If you see someone in danger of starting a wildfire, step in and make a difference, because 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council. Learn more at smokeybear.com.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Comedy Parenting Radio.
Radio.
Okay, it's Comedy Parenting Radio, and we're up here at Chalet Begley, and we're up in the mountains at 8,500 feet on a ridge line, and boy, do we have the wind up here, huh?
Yeah, we have wind.
Got all the wind.
That howls and is very strong. So we have hurricane clips on our house.
How windy is it up here?
It's so windy that one time the refrigerator rolled right across the porch.
That's true. We sat there inside, and it was a really windy day, and I went, look, and there went the refrigerator went rolling by the window. Do you ever have fun with the wind up here?
Yeah,
yep.
All the time.
Tell me about it.
I can laugh so hard because you just see the wind's all calm. There goes a little fly buzzing away, and then the wind picks up so much it just hits the fly, and the fly goes. Rrr!
It's so windy up here that we've blown across the porch. We have this skateboard with really big wheels on it. And we took a doormat and held it up above our heads and blew from one end of the porch to the other. So
you look like Windwagon Smith going by.
We invented the porch schooner.
The porch schooner. It's pretty good.
Sometimes it's so windy that you can just hang on the ropes and it'll blow you. The wind will blow the ropes and you around.
Like a human wind chime.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. Maybe we should start some kind of championship. If you can hang on to the rope for 8 seconds during the strongest wind, you win something.
I'm going to build something on the porch where there's about 10 ropes and just have a bunch of kids hanging with cymbals and pots and pans tied to your knees. And then when the wind comes by, you'll just have, it'll be human wind chimes.
And then it like knocks into your knee, and you're like, and then you have a statewide championship for that, and then they don't say you're the winner, they say you're the winder.
Ooh, Comedy Parenting Radio Wind. Having fun with the wind. Invisible Fun. We'll be right back.
Well, then let go, baby. Let the wind blow through your hair. You can walk around in chains and never get nowhere.
Steven.
Who said that?
Me, down here.
Ugh, what are you, a yellow booger?
I'm a banana slug, Steven.
What are you doing in my room?
I'm your sense of adventure. It's been a long time since we've had an adventure in the forest.
Mom took me to the forest last year.
I'm a slug, Steven. It took me a long time to get here.
You're right. I should get out.
Yeah, the forest is not that far away.
Hey, Mom!
Come to the forest where the more adventurous you lives. Check out discovertheforest.org for cool places nearby. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Comedy Parenting Radio.
Release me, and I shall grant thee a rich reward.
He's lying! Chop him! Chop him!
Okay, Comedy Parenting Radio talking about invisible fun, wind, and I wanted to say one more thing about the human wind chimes.
What?
We're going to win this. We're going to win this state. We're going to win the state championships because we're going to tune all of the pots and pans so that when you guys are out there dangling around in the wind, that it plays fanfare for the common man.
That would be very difficult.
When I was a kid, we lived on a farm in Indiana, and somebody gave our family a full parachute with harnesses and ropes and everything.
Really?
Yeah, and they said, all you got to do is just open it up out in the bean field there and get drug around in the wind.
You're so stupid.
Well, so we would have friends come over on Sunday afternoon, and we get about 10 of us hanging onto this parachute, just going to get drug around the fields.
Well, that's better. That you actually have some weight on there, so you don't get carried way up.
Well, the idea was to try to get the parachute to inflate, but then not, kill yourself.
Yeah, not
drag you off the ground.
Not scrape your flesh off.
Yeah, so we had a lot of fun. So occasionally I'd go out by myself with the parachute and get drug around. That explains these scars on my chest.
Yeah, and why you all didn't have very good bean crops.
They thought from the air it was like crop circles type thing, but they're like, they all are predominantly southwest to northeast.
You probably just should have climbed up a tree and then put the parachute on and jump off of the tree and never mind.
The chute won't open up in time.
I do got to tell you something though. I did jump out of a tree one time.
Where?
On the farm. I was wearing water skis.
Oh. Why did you jump out of a tree wearing water skis?
Because of the pulley and the rope.
See,
so there was a zip line?
Hold on, I can see this now. You have a zip line from one end of some, like a lake or something, to the other, and you jump out of the trees and with water skis, and you can water skid across the surface of the water.
Well, they weren't really water skis.
What were they?
They were big flat boards with swim fins nailed to them.
Did it work?
Yeah, for a short distance.
Then what happened?
Well, that's how I learned to water ski, was just to climb up in the tree with these water skis on and come sailing out of the tree like D'Artagnan and hit the water and slide for about 3 feet before I sank.
How'd you swim? With
They're wood that your feet float to the top first.
But now your head's upside down.
Yeah, you have to take them off or you'll be upside down in the water.
Redneck water skiing in Indiana.
Yep, that's the way we did it. You can also have fun with wind, too, when you're shooting.
How?
If you shoot long distances, you have to dope the wind.
So you give it drugs?
No, you have to figure out how fast the wind is blowing and what direction. And then you put all this stuff and calculate it. So when you shoot and your bullet goes way out there, that it hits the target.
That sounds fun.
Well,
you could probably actually do some insane stuff like around the corner shots.
No, you can't shoot around the corner.
No, like if you had it far enough, you would be able to hit a target you aren't able to see.
Ooh, I had never thought of that.
You know what I find kind of funny, though? I was able to actually do that with BBs, with a BB gun.
Well, BBs go all over the place anyway because they're round. They're not ballistically healthy.
They're very light. They get blown, but I aimed to the side from it, and I shot, and I made it. Ding.
I like the idea of shooting around corners. I'm going to work on that one, Josh.
It would have to be a calm wind on your way there, but then like a super hard wind to blow it around the corner.
Or not. It could be super hard wind, and then you shoot it out, and it's taking away the forward momentum and changing it to sideways, so you could actually get it going very high speeds that direction.
I think this is going to be a new Olympic sport. Boomerang shooting. The bullet comes back to you. You're listening to Comedy Parenting Radio, talking about fun with the wind. We'll be right back.
I got a little change in my pocket going jingle-lang-a-lang. Won't call you on the telephone, baby. I give you a ring, but each time we talk, I get the same old...
You gotta take care of Texas, it's the only one we got. If you're way up in Lubbock or down in Luckenbach, gotta conserve water, keep the air clean. Take care of Texas, don't you know what I mean, y'all? Kevin Fowler here. Texas has clean air, rivers, and lakes, so let's get outdoors and enjoy them. Visit TakeCareOfTexas.org, pledge to help keep it that way, and we'll mail you a free Texas State Park guide. Take care of Texas, it's the only one we got.
Sponsored by the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality in Texas Parks and Wildlife.
Speak up, because you can. Your mind is a powerful tool, and so is your freedom of speech. So use it. It's what separates you from being a number to being an individual. Thoughts, beliefs, opinions, creativity. It's what makes you, you. Stand proud and say it loud. Know your rights. Know your freedom to speak. This message is brought to you by the National Association of Broadcasters, Education Foundation, and the Broadcast Education Association.
We drove around all day and there's not a single job in this town. There is nothing, nada, zip. Yeah? Unless you want to work 40 hours a week.
Captain, I must inform you, you're listening to Comedy Parenting Radio.
Have you ever thought about tying a kite to a bike and riding really fast?
Actually, no.
No, but that's a good idea.
That's a bad idea. You're going to pedal right off that cliff out by the house. Do you guys remember when we were too poor to even afford kites?
Yes.
Yeah.
What did we use?
Plastic bags. We would tie string to a plastic bag.
To all four entrances of a plastic bag.
A garbage bag, yeah.
And then we'd go running down the road.
And it would fly.
Yeah.
In hindsight, we probably should have put a frame in there to keep the entrance open, because they just ended up flopping up and down.
There were several.
Like a bad parachute with a rotor wind.
No show on having fun with wind would be complete without hand gliding.
Well, who says we're going to have a complete show? Hand gliding. Is this like parasailing?
No, I guess it's kind of.
It's exactly like parasailing, but it's safer.
Yeah.
Until you hit a mailbox.
Basically what you do is you're going on the road, you roll down the window, and you stick your hand out the window, and you tilt your hand sideways, upwards, downwards to catch the wind and fly your hand around.
Do not try this when you're driving past a nettle patch. And don't do it if you're going past a hornet's nest.
Or a bunch of branches.
Or bicycle riders.
Or a trolley. Just don't do it when there's objects that could hit
I'm
your
thinking
hand.
You just shouldn't even do it.
Especially don't stick your head out.
One of the most dangerous sports known to mankind is hand gliding out the window of the car, so don't ever do it.
Don't do it.
Well, folks, you've been listening to Comedy Parenting Radio talking about invisible fun. It's pretty windy up here. Thanks for coming out to the studio today, guys.
No problem.
No problem, Bob.
And would you mind helping out Josiah? He's hanging from a stoplight all tangled up with his parachute.
I'll get the scissors.
We'll just tumbleweed over and untangle him.
Okay, bye-bye.
You think you can get soup? Please, you're wasting everyone's time.